Yo, watch this video in the dark, bruh. Kind of too late now because you're already at the end. I might put this at the very beginning of the video. Watch this video in the dark, bruh. Like, give to that nice little effect. You feel me? I don't feel me clearly because I don't know what the freak I just said, but you feel me? It's like, man, what's the back to the video we're reacting to? Downfall of Rarity's Empire Pony fanfic reading dark/drama by the lost narrator, suggested me by nobody. Yeah, let me switch these out. Already starting off not good. Hurt my ears. So yeah, ow. Anyways, see if I'm. Yeah. Anyways, guess what we got today? We got a sponsor. Yep, your boy's going up in the world, Chief. Your boy's going up, and I don't want to connect no AirPods. Shut up, man. Shut your little. Not really little, but shut your little big screen up. It's actually quite small. Anyways. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. Shut y'all's little. Alright. Okay. So this video is sponsored by Snap, Crackle, Freaking Pop. SCFP. It's a new energy drink that, just like I'm the only one drinking out of the bottle, makes you constantly thinking the only person consuming it. It even contains a secret ingredient called Test and Test 123. Additionally, customer reviews customer reviews have been very positive, which many start stating Snap Crackle Freaking Pop is the best addictive energy drink in existence. Addictive is always the best. So what are you waiting for? Open the DoorDash app and use promo code CRBTTRCTS to get 20% off of your first purchase. It'll be 20% cooler too. Y'all know for facts your first purchase, or you'll even get a free 6-pack. This type of 6-pack. This type of 6-pack right here. Our professional drivers are never slow in delivering our products to you. So stop slacking off and try Snap Crackle Freaking Pop today. Again, Cobra Reacts not sponsored for anything. Okay, that was fake. Y'all know that was fake, man. That was a freaking thing Twice Sparkle wanted me to do, like another joke sponsor. Clever. And I'm assuming you meant like this 6-pack, which actually I really don't got a 6-pack, but hey, I can pretend like I do, okay? Let's go, man. By the way, I just seen this video wanted to react to it. I know y'all suggested me some stuff, and I'll be getting to that stuff. Catch that. Promise that. Shut up.
Tired, drooping eyelids slid past Rare.
It's a dark side drama, bro. Hold up. I'll do this for a little bit. I don't know how long I can do the night vision because it really overheats the camera, but I will try to do this for as long as I can. The lost narrator's voice, whenever she does these like readings and everything. I mean, hey, yo, comment down below. I want y'all to comment down below. Comment down below if y'all like this. If y'all like whenever I react to something scary or something dark or like mysterious or whatever, I turn the lights off and use the night vision. Comment down below how y'all like that, because honestly, I do. I like that I have a night vision camera, so why not use a night vision? I mean, it makes it look more creepy. Like, for real, it looks creepy.
Rarity's irises as a jolt brought her back.
Hold up. I'm going to dim my monitors as well. I'm going to dim this one. Somehow. There, I dimmed it. Now it's dimmed. Now it's
To her
dark.
senses, she gasped as the shock
Go.
of almost falling asleep startled her awake.
Depression, I have
Her
that.
panicked eyes glanced around the room. A sewing machine was before
Comment down below how
her,
y'all like
its
this.
whirring motors humming and buzzing audibly in the quiet, dim room. The sun had long set behind the curtained windows, moonlight shining in from underneath the heavy hung-up cloth. A soft sigh escaped her lips. It was as hushed as she could manage. Blue irises shifted up towards the clock nailed to the wall above what appeared to be a
What?
shrouded
That Luna, that looks
corkboard.
like Luna.
The
Never
cork
mind.
was nowhere to be seen,
That's not
except
Luna.
for little patches of beige here and there.
You pregnant?
The rest was buried
Oh.
under pinned pieces of paper with script.
I thought that was her stomach, bro. Hey, yo, y'all see that like little? I mean, where's my mouse at? There's my mouse. Where's my mouse? My mouse, get over here. I saw that little bump right there. Yeah, well, I thought that was her stomach. Can I see my mouse? Yes, okay. That little bump right there. That was her stomach.
Scribbles and notes.
I don't think it is her stomach.
Long forgotten
could be.
ideas for a rainy day.
But I don't think it is.
Some were crumpled, torn, and weathered, as if the ideas were written in a rush.
She's
But
old.
As Rarity continued to stare at the corkboard.
What's this called again? The Downfall of Rarity's Empire. Your empire? You have an empire?
She could feel the
I should
lump
listen
in
to
her
what I
throat
read, shouldn't I?
forming. This wasn't the same lump that formed when she tried to swallow her pride and continue to work, nor when she would hear the screeches from the masses who complained about her work.
What are you? You're not a pony.
Art. No. This lump
Clearly,
tasted
Corbin, she's
of
a unicorn.
bitterness and hate. She took a shaky breath.
Had to pull a Dashy Games
trying
right
to
there, I'm
calm
sorry.
the flurry of thoughts that wanted
Don't
to
sue me,
burst
Dash. Don't
forth
sue me.
as
Don't
she
sue me.
approached that board. A small
sue me, bro.
thought crept into
Don't
her
sue me.
mind as
Sorry,
her
y'all don't know
horn
what I'm
lit
talking
up,
about. Neither do I.
illuminating the darkened workroom. So many wasted and unused
Tried to say
ideas
something, but I
would
just burped
remain
instead.
on this
What do you mean
board.
dark?
She even
Turn the lights
noticed
on.
dust beginning to gather around the corners of the parchments,
Shut your thing off.
displaying their age. She eyed the date at the corner of one. 5 years. It had been 5 years.
Now in No Sleep, a Reddit page. I work as a professional foreigner in China, and the job is even stranger than it sounds. There's y'all's quote for the
Since she
day.
had sketched that idea. 5 years of being forgotten and tossed aside. 5 years since she felt the creativity flow from her mind and translate itself into visions and images of colorful fabric, interweaved with the finest stitching, all from her own hooves. But now, well, that wasn't the case. Now, she created the pieces, and then she dealt with the complicated details. She would take care of Rarity's creations and make sure they were consumable
Yeah,
for
because
the
she
masses.
is Rarity.
She would ensure that every pony in Equestria would only
She
wear the latest and greatest from Rarity's
make sure she won't
signature
die.
couture. She
But clearly
would
she-
maintain the profits and
You're not doing a good job at
that.
that either.
Just
She is not doing a
create,
good job at
Rarity.
staying alive.
That's all you have to do. I'll take care of the rest.
Sounds like
I
Twilight.
promise.
Rarity swallowed down the regret as she recalled that conversation and how lighthearted and innocent it pretended to be. However,
I'm gonna try to put both AirPods in. Sorry for pausing. I'll I'll leave it playing.
like a brilliant plan,
I think this thing's possessed, bro. It started going at 2 times speed. The option I hit Alt. That's the reason why that happened. But yeah, okay. Let's try not to do that again.
Rarity was getting
Okay.
older, and being an artist
Clearly,
at heart, she
old
wanted
is
to
free.
focus just on the creation of it, the process of fashionable art.
That's all you should
And
do.
she
If you're an artist,
would
only
handle
focus
all the
on what you do it
formalities,
for yourself.
the back end. She was
Yeah.
younger, after all.
You old.
Another sigh.
You've never been
the
young.
ticking
You've
of
always
the
been
clock
old.
seemed to echo in her ears as she turned away from the corkboard and looked vacantly at the closed door on the other side of the room. The fluorescent light from underneath reached the edge of Rarity's hooves as it bled across the carpet. She wondered just how long it had been since she last left that room. Usually, she brought her meals, so Rarity could focus.
Who is
but
she?
considering the time and the pang growing in the pit of her stomach,
Twilight.
Rarity decided to take a chance. She
Marty
turned
Pants?
back to the sewing
know.
machine,
I don't know.
though a piece of fabric hung loosely on it. The stitching, the seams, were neat and tidy, a quality of only a completed ensemble. She had completed the 4 outfits that were required of her that day. Surely she could just leave and quickly go downstairs and...
And what?
Footsteps. They resonated from beyond the door.
Back up.
Rarity felt her chest clench when she heard them. The
Back
sweat
up.
began to bead on her brow.
Why?
As she raced back to the sewing machine.
Wasn't there
Rarity's
somebody-
horn glowed as fabric and needles lifted into
Is she being tortured to stay there?
the air
Nah, stop pausing.
and fitted themselves into the bare mannequin nearby.
Is she being tortured to stay there?
Cloth
Mannequin, what?
placed, pins inserted, and an outfit took shape. A simple red dress with white frills at the end that flared out. To her normal standards, it was too plain, too boring. But when did new and exciting fashion matter when every pony had to like it? That tight feeling resurfaced as she tried
If you
shutting
say
her
so.
eyes to calm the nerves.
Not what it's
When
about,
did
but
things get this bad? When did this
I don't
become
know.
their reality? This empty
knows?
transactional state of being? When did
dang.
the door swung open with a loud
Well, that door's
bang,
dead.
flooding the room with
You
light.
could just clearly
Rarity
open
didn't
it, but no,
dare
you had
glance at the
to
door
ram through it.
as she continued to pin
You're a
fabric
pony, not a
into
ram.
place. The older unicorn knew
Freaking
to
idiot.
keep her head down and to stay focused at the task at hoof. She could hear
Stay
the
focused.
hoof steps getting louder, then abruptly paused.
Don't look at him, Rarity.
It was too long of a pause for
Grab
her
at that dumbbell.
liking.
Pa!
So she
Pa!
finally peeked
Oh,
over
shot.
her shoulder.
Don't.
Do you like it?
Rarity's wizened,
Don't you dare jump
raspier
scare me,
voice
bruh.
broke the silence. She could feel the tension in the room as it sent a shiver up her spine. When no
Who is it?
response came, she shut her eyes again, praying for just a
Who
simple
is it?
response. When it still didn't come, a sigh made her shoulders slump in defeat. Turning around completely, the light from the hallway shined
Don't
in
you
her
jump scare me. I
eyes,
have a feeling you're
blinding
going
her.
to.
She winced as her eyes refocused, falling upon a white unicorn mare. She stood before
Yourself,
her looking
Sweetie
down.
Belle.
Pale hairs of pink
no.
and purples, styled
Yeah?
and primly in place, as taut skin and
No.
fur kept
No.
lines and wrinkles hidden away. It was then that Rarity realized why there had been silence. A little
Why?
small glowing box. That damn accursed thing. Rarity pressed her lips in frustration as she glared at the distracting, wretched contraption in the pony's hooves.
Sweetie?
Rarity questioned,
Belle, I knew it.
trying hard
I
to
wasn't out
blur
of
the
myself at all.
annoyance boiling in the
Yeah,
back
I
of her
was.
throat.
I'm sorry.
The younger white unicorn held a single hoof up, as if to end the conversation that hadn't had the chance to start.
Sweetie Belle, do it like
looks like-
that. Now we fighting, sweetie. I'm sorry. We fighting. Nah. Put up those hooves, girl. Let's fight. We fighting now. I want to say my stuff looks like crap. We fighting. Also, you want a cousin make me do more editing? We fighting. You want to be a piece of crap? We fighting. We are fighting. Nah, don't back away now. Nah, we fighting, girl. Don't you dare back away now. Nah, we fighting in this business. Speaking of business, stay on business, bruh. Stay on this business, bruh. We fighting. We are straight going at it. Like two jackrabbits.
He muttered, never taking her eyes off of the small box.
I told you we need clothes that every pony will want.
Sweetie's tone was far detached from her own words. They sounded bored, vacant of feeling and warmth. Her focus was only on the device in her hoof. It continued to glow with the mare's green orbs.
Why did I say that, bro? The freak wrong with me, bruh? Freak I say that for? I don't. Yo, dislike this video. Don't dislike this video. I please like, subscribe, Belle, share. You get smashed like the hair. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. What is
It's glued.
play?
It flashed lights, casting deep shadows
My
upon
bad.
the younger mare's face. But it was in that moment that Rarity caught glimpse of the wrinkled corners of her sister's eyes. She wondered how much had really changed when she stared at her sister's
Probably a
true
lot.
age finally shining back at her. Rarity waited again, hoping her sister would continue. But only the grating commotion of the small box filled the silence.
That is something every pony will like.
Rarity insisted.
How do you know that?
Finally, the mare looked
How do you
up,
know that?
pulled away from her trance.
Probably thinking I'm smarter
Have
than
you
your little
asked any
dump self.
pony?
The words stung
No,
sharp.
but that don't mean
as
nothing.
Rarity felt that nagging
I don't
lump
have to
again.
ask somebody.
No, because
Yeah.
some pony has me on a very strict schedule.
Yeah, that'll be
Rarity
your dumb
spat
self,
back.
sweetie Belle.
Maybe I could ask if some pony would let me.
Look,
Yeah.
you asked for my help, and in order to make sure you're a part of Fashion Week, you have to get these outfits done now.
The glow dimmed on the
I don't know who the freak you think you talking to, but sweetie Belle, it's not me. Well, no, I don't want to hear it. It's not me. You're not talking to me. I know you're not talking to me. Yeah, sit your little white self down. White supremacist little habit.
device, causing
Yeah.
the hallway light to
Don't
cast
try me.
harsh shadows
try
across
me,
the
bro.
room.
I
She
did
tried-
exactly what you asked.
Rarity screamed.
Yeah, I did.
Pain and frustration rising
Yeah,
to
I
the
did.
surface. But the relief
Don't
was
try me, bro.
short-lived. The tone in her voice. She knew that
like,
was
boy.
too much. First came the wince, and then she stepped back. Her magic stopped, the pins, needles, and fabric falling to the floor behind her. She locked
And then
eyes
everyone
with
died.
her
Ha!
sister, the fear beginning to set in. Fashion Week was the most important and crucial of affairs. Every pony knew that. But as Rarity shook her head, she felt the waves of anxiety crashing into her.
I'm sorry.
She blurted out, realizing her mistake.
Mistake.
Do you want your medicine?
It was a simple question, really. One would not assume how tainted
No,
those
sweetie,
words
but I
really
don't,
were,
because I
as
hope
they
I
left
die.
the younger mare's lips.
I want her
The
to keep me
words were
alive, bruh.
cold and sterile.
Girl, whatever.
White fur stood on end as the
Probably two people to
question
more.
lingered in the air between them.
Get it?
This was the cruel, devastating truth that continued to stare back at Rarity. She couldn't function outside of these walls, not without assistance. The only way she
That
could
cripple?
continue her art was
Get up,
with
girl.
her help. She'd known this
Oh.
for so
She's old. She needs medicine. Very simple, but I didn't put it together until just now. Okay. But still, don't get my medicine. I want to freaking die. I don't want my medicine.
long now, especially after the pain started. That unending, miserable
What pain?
ache that crept into her bones and would remain for
Yeah.
days on end.
Pain.
How was she supposed to weave the visions in her
Whoa.
mind if that crippling pain was there? Magic could
Hey,
only
Rarity,
go
you're really
so
taking a long
far.
time to respond to Sweetie Belle.
And you're sure this will help?
Yeah, just one. Here. That's all I'll give you for now.
That relentless lump again. This was her prison. If she
Yep.
wanted her creations to become a reality, this had to be her fate. Maybe
No.
she should have listened to that old weathered orange mare back when this all started. When it was still just a simple problem and not
Orange?
a complex interlocking torture chamber of her
What? You
creation.
mean Applejack?
We're gonna
No,
do
can't be.
all for this, Rares. Let's let the youngins take over while we enjoy our golden years. I'm sure Sweetie can look over the books and the businesses.
Bro, okay. I'm sorry for pausing, but I gotta point something out. Bro, I know it's like taken after season 9 and after season 9 episode 26. I know, bro. It is freaking hard to see this series end. I know it's ended for years now, but it's freaking hard still to see that everyone's like making these mayors like old now, and like this. It just reminds me that this series will never continue. Like, the franchise technically will with Generation 5. Is it I think Generation 5, yeah. I've already lost track. It's been a while since I've even had anything to do with My Little Pony besides these videos. These videos on YouTube are the only thing I have to do with My Little Pony now because, yeah, Gen 4. Yeah. I keep thinking Generation 3, but that's Monster High, not My Little Pony. Two totally different franchises. By two totally different companies, Hasbro and Mattel. Two totally different. Anyways, Monsters and Ponies. Two totally. Sorry. No, obviously, but it's just sad to see that the Generation 4 has ended. I hated that. I really did. Anyways, let's continue.
Rarity bit into her cheek,
I hate it, man.
recalling her naive response that day. She felt like a fool. Glistening blue oceans glared back at the younger unicorn, but quickly faded behind wrinkles that were veiled in the shadows.
Yes, I want my medicine.
Was all Rarity spoke as she turned around and resumed her work. Horn glowing, needles floated and continued to weave themselves in the fabric, while she tried to push down the rush of emotions whirling around in her mind.
Good.
Sweetie Belle replied. She
Bruh.
could sense the shift in the room as
Talk
she
to me like that
examined
again,
the
I'll
other
beat you
pieces that
down.
were pinned together on the mannequins. Each one
Don't
a
play the
simple
game,
color
bro. I'll
with
beat you
accents
down.
of white and
Don't try
black
me,
on
bro.
the edges.
Yeah.
She didn't understand
Back up.
why tastes were becoming more and more simpler amongst ponies today, but the stakes kept her from questioning it.
Fashion is
I
dead.
brought you dinner.
Just ask
She
AJ.
added curtly, levitating a covered tray and resting it
Fashion
on the
is
table
ridiculous.
nearby,
Just ask AJ.
pushing and
I messed it
shoving
up.
fabric in the process.
Thank you.
Rarity mumbled, not turning to look at her sister.
Why
You
not?
can take them all once I finish this piece.
The stale tone signaled to Sweetie that Rarity was done with the conversation.
Ugh.
Sweetie sighed, irritated, as she rolled her eyes. The stress of the situation grated on her nerves. She had agreed to this arrangement 5 years ago, and within that time,
5 years?
Rarity had become nothing but a recluse. Her sister got to stay in this room day in and day out, with food delivered and ponies coming and going as she pleased. Yet this is how she acted? This was the thanks and the gratitude Sweetie was given. If it wasn't for her, Rarity would have been out on the street, and the business would have... The small black mirrored box
That kind of scared me a little bit.
hung
Laws,
to
don't do
life
that.
in her hoof,
Don't do that, Laws.
brightening the room.
Do that.
Sweetie's attention turned back to it. More plans, more charity events, more press tours, more fashion shows.
More, we get
It
it.
was important that she attended and facilitated each
No.
one,
No.
being the face of Rarity's fashion empire.
No.
She glanced up at her sister,
Let it fall
who
in
continued
time
to
to
work
jazz.
fabric
Pah.
into place on the still figure.
Look, look, the downfall of Rarity's empire, right there. Mouse is very high sensitivity, but look right there. The downfall of Rarity's empire, okay? So follow that, sweetie. Let it die.
A
Let it
delicate
die.
operation of sorts.
It's going
that
to,
only
so let it
one
die.
so skilled could do. The raw talent, some would say. But Sweetie Belle didn't care. All the talent in the
Nope.
world didn't matter if there was no financial stability behind it. The younger mare turned on her hooves and exited the room. The door clicked softly behind her,
That did
shutting
not
and
sound
sealing her
softly. That
sister
sounded like
in the
a
room.
pop.
Another
Feel me?
sigh. She wondered how much longer she would need to endure this. Shaking her head, she peered at the device one more time, her eyes falling on the title of an email, the late Rarity fashion line. She swallowed hard, wondering if she should get a lock for her sister's door.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, wait,
Look
what?
for mine. She swallowed the late Rarity fashion line. Shaking her head, she peered how much longer she would need to endure this. Shaking her head, she peered at the device one more time, her eyes falling on the title of an email. The late Rarity fashion line. She swallowed
That's Tweety Belle
hard,
right there, okay.
wondering if she should get a lock for her sister's door.
Man. Woo! Don't jump scare me at this end. Oh, gosh. I was about to freaking... almost had a heart attack there. Oh, man. That was... Woo! That was crazy, bro. Alright. Well... that was absolute insanity. You know, I like that. I like this video, first of all. And I like the fact, like, I like doing this. Like, 'cause the night vision and all that makes it so much more creepier. It really does. Yo, watch this video in the dark, bro. Kind of too late now because you're already at the end. I might put this at the very beginning of the video. Watch this video in the dark, bro. Like, give to that nice little effect. You feel me? I don't feel me clearly because I don't know what the freak I just said, but you feel me? It's like, mate. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, subscribe, like, comment, bell notification, share. Thanks for the sponsorship, Twice as Sparkle. My bad. I'll see you on the next one. Man, peace out.